Hey guys, how's everyone today? Hopefully y'all are good. So I figured that I would do a little vlog today. Nothing too exciting, but there is something important that I want to talk about in this video. So I am meeting a friend for lunch and we're gonna go to a couple of stores that we both like and see what is going on there. But I figured before and after I can talk to y'all about what has been on my mind. So once in a while, I will fall down a random side rabbit hole that's kind of like a subtopic of family vloggers. Because if you think about family vloggers is the umbrella, and then there's all of these different subtypes. There's the creepy fans, there's minors having their own social media accounts, there's the privacy of making sure that weirdos don't know where your kids go to school during the day, there's the flex culture aspect of it. So there's all these different subtopics. And what I want to talk about today is specific to It's Our Life. It's Our Life is a family vlogging channel. Here on YouTube, they have about 1.3 million subscribers. I think that number is still pretty accurate because their channel, like a lot of other family vlogging channels, they've not really grown a whole lot. But two of their daughters recently kind of came across my radar in a weird way, and it's because of TikTok. So the one daughter, let's talk about her first. Her name is Evie. She literally weeks ago just turned 18 years old. So yeah, sure, she's a legal adult now, but just a few weeks ago she was not. And there's been a long history of people being really invested in this daughter and making inappropriate comments about her body and, quote, positive comments about how pretty she is. And keep in mind, again, and I'm really going to nail this every time I have the opportunity, until a couple of weeks ago, she was a minor child. And Kendall Rich has had her family on YouTube for years. So there have been years of parasocial relationships being built with this minor child. I decided to take a look at her TikTok. And what I saw was not surprising to me because I know that this stuff exists, but it was so much of a stark reminder of the weirdos that follow these kids on social media. And essentially what I found was the fact that there are a couple of people that I saw commenting on her TikToks over and over with heart eye emojis and things like this. So I decided to click on these profiles, and the one guy was very, just a red flag. I'll throw his profile right here because, hey, if you want to make creepy comments about a girl that was just a minor, then I'm going to go ahead and show your TikTok. It is public after all. So this guy is following Kendall Rich's daughter, making creepy comments on her social media page, and he's also following other young girls, which is obviously a big problem. If you are an adult man, in my opinion, you should not be following minor girls or boys on social media. Unless those kids are your family members, then obviously that's a different situation. But if these are kids that you found through YouTube or social media, no adult, man or woman, should be following a minor boy or girl when they don't know that boy or girl in real life. And that's my opinion. So I saw that guy and looked at his profile and was pretty creeped out by it. And then there was also another guy that I found that was making a lot of comments on her social media as well. And it's the same idea. Sir, you are a grown-ass man. Why are you so comfortable commenting on a young girl's social media page. It's weird. There's no excuse, there's no explanation of something that someone could give to me where I would say, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. Because it makes no sense to me whatsoever. And that's how I feel about it. Now, Evie has also made TikToks when she's at work. And this is something that I've, covered before. So for some of y'all, it might be a little bit of a broken record, but it's bad enough that kids are on social media. If you're allowing them to make TikToks at school or at work and publish them, and you have made them well known because of your social media and your YouTube channel, any of these creeps could pop up at her work. They could be waiting in the parking lot when she gets off. They could be lurking behind her car and she not know it because she's too busy scrolling on her phone. Because let's be honest, a lot of people, when they're walking to their cars, especially younger people, are heavy on social media. They're walking from the building to the car. They're not looking at their surroundings. They're scrolling on TikTok. So it just opens a whole new can of worms. This girl, Evie, even before she turned 18, she would do a lot of these TikToks where she's wearing these really tight little boy shorts. And, when you're 18, do what you want to do, obviously. But we're also talking about this being historical. And the fact that she was younger than 18, doing dances on TikTok, making it a point for people to know that she was wearing these tight little boy shorts, because she would, kind of like lift up her shirt just a little bit so the boy shorts were exposed. I just don't understand how you can allow this to happen. I don't understand how, as a parent, you can say, yes, that's okay. You can have your own TikTok page that's public, and you can go ahead and wear whatever it is that you want to wear on this TikTok. I was thinking about going by Bath & Body Works this weekend because they're having some good sales. And I thought maybe get a new body scrub or something like that. So I might do that after I meet my friend. Maybe I'll do that before I go home. I'm in this thing, and this has been going on for a long time, so it's nothing new, but I don't like being out at night. Are y'all like that? Or am I just weird? I really don't like, especially during the week. Once I come home, I'm home. It has to be something really special or urgent for me to leave my house once I get home from work. But I find that even on the weekends and stuff, I would much rather go to Target or the grocery store on a Saturday morning than Saturday after 8 o'clock. I was also saying over on Instagram how running errands just makes me nervous now, because you hear about the most simple errands turning into someone with a grudge and a weapon walks up in the grocery store and just starts letting off on people, and it's just so scary how really simple errands are not always guaranteed to be safe anymore. And it makes me sad. So that's kind of the thing with Evie, is just the fact that she's posting from her job, and people very quickly figured out where it is that she works, and they've posted it in the comments of her TikToks. And then the creepy old men that are following her and making these comments And I get it, like now she's 18, but again, I'm talking about like historically, the fact that like she just turned 18 a couple of weeks ago. So let's talk about the past couple of years of her oversharing and putting this kind of stuff out. And I don't think that Kendall Rich is the kind of person to give two shits about her children oversharing, because I think that she wants them to be influencers just as bad as she wants to be an influencer herself. So I don't think that it's something where she would ever say, okay, like the buck stops here. This is not a good idea. I don't think that she would ever put a stop to it, because she's just one of those like fame hungry YouTubers, and she wants her kids to be famous too, even if it means them having creepy old men following them and leaving them comments. I don't think that that would make her step in and say, oh, maybe this isn't a good idea if people know where they go to cheer practice and where we run our errands and where we live. And you know, she also, her younger daughter is, I'm pretty sure the other daughter is a couple years younger. She's running a GoFundMe to get a nose job. What? First of all, obviously, we can talk about the fact that, you know, if you're going to get a nose job, having it as a teenager, if you're doing it for cosmetic purposes, you should probably wait a couple of extra years, because you're not even done growing. Like your facial features are not even fully set in yet. And that's if you're doing it for cosmetic purposes, which is, from what I've gathered, the reason that she's doing it is for cosmetic enhancement. But you're running a GoFundMe, asking people to pay for your nose job. Are you nuts? Like, what's the deal here? Your mom has made so much money by exploiting y'all. Have her pay for your nose job. Why are you over here asking strangers on the internet to pay for something that is not medically necessary? And you just want it because maybe it'll help your self-esteem, and that's all good and well, but you know, we all have things that we might want to, you know, do to help our self-esteem. Dye our hair a different color, have a full makeover, you know, do whatever. But most people aren't out here asking people to pitch in via GoFundMe. Most people run GoFundMes because their pet needs to have emergency surgery, or their parent suddenly died and they need help with funeral arrangements or medical costs for a family member. Get real, come on. But I also think that that just speaks to the level of self-importance that Kendall has kind of ingrained into her children, where they feel brave enough to come out on their social media pages and ask for the public to pay for their freaking nose jobs. That's wild. That is absolutely wild to me. But anyway, guys, I'm going to make my way to meet my friend, and I will check in with you guys in just a few minutes. Hi, guys. So I just finished hanging out with my friends, and we had a really good time. We did some shopping, we had lunch, and I'm going to make my way home, but I don't want to vlog on my way home because I actually need to find my way out of here, and I'm not familiar with the area, so I don't want to distract myself while trying to vlog. Plus, it's getting dark, so what I'm going to do is make my way home, and then I might include a clip at the end of just a couple things that I bought while we were out. And yeah, I might stop by Bath & Body Works, I might not, but I will check in with you guys when I get home, and I will close this vlog out, so I'll see you in just a few. Hey guys, so I'm not going to do anything super official, but I did want to show you the few things that I picked up. I got this candle from Anthropologie in Fig Tree, and it was on clearance for $12. I also got the Oribe body wash in Desertland to try. I really like their standard body wash, so I decided to try that. And then I picked up an extra beauty blender because I just opened a new one and I need to replace it. So that's all that I got today. Nothing too exciting, but I'm going to close this video out. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.